The Monday morning alarm is a cruel joke. It's like the universe's way of reminding you that the weekend is over, and it's time to get back to the grind. It feels like you just closed your eyes for a second, and the next thing you know, it's time to face the week. Bam! The alarm blares, shattering the peace of your slumber. S1. No! You groan, wishing you could just stay in bed forever. You hit snooze a dozen times, each press a desperate attempt to cling to those precious few moments of sleep. But deep down, you know each press just delays the inevitable. The clock keeps ticking and you can't escape it. Finally, you drag yourself out of bed, feeling like a zombie. S1. 5 more minutes, you plead with yourself, but you know it's a losing battle.
Will this be enough? You wonder as you stare at your first cup of coffee for the day.
Coffee becomes your best friend, your lifeline. The only thing standing between you and complete and utter Monday meltdown. With each sip, you feel a bit more human, a bit more ready to tackle the day. The struggle is real, but hey, at least there's coffee, right? It's the small comforts that get us through. Onward to the office, brave soldiers. The daily battle begins anew. Or at least to the kitchen table for another round of remote work. Whether you're commuting or just moving to the next room, the day awaits. Why are there so many meetings? It feels like every time you turn around, there's another one scheduled on your calendar. And why do they all seem to involve topics that could have been summarized in a 2-sentence email? It's baffling how much time is wasted on discussions that could be resolved with a quick message. The corporate world may never know. It's a mystery that continues to baffle employees everywhere. You find yourself trapped in a conference room, fighting the urge to bang your head on the table. The frustration builds as the minutes tick by. It's like a black hole for productivity, sucking away precious time that could be spent actually getting work done. You start to wonder if you'll ever escape this endless cycle of meetings. S2. Send help. The monotony is overwhelming, and you can feel your motivation slipping away.
Time moves differently in meetings. Seconds feel like minutes, and minutes feel like hours.
Someone please send help. The workload is piling up and the stress is becoming unbearable. Or at least a rescue mission. A break from this madness would be a welcome relief, in the form of a much-needed coffee break. Sometimes a simple coffee break can be the perfect escape from the chaos of endless meetings. Your heart skips a beat. Could this be it? The news you've been waiting for, a promotion, a bonus? Nope, it's just another soul-crushing reminder about mundane office tasks. The disappointment is palpable. S1. Womp womp. The corporate world is a master of setting you up for disappointment, one misleading subject line at a time. S1. The betrayal. Section 4. Corporate jargon jungle synergy, more like snoozergy. Meetings become a linguistic obstacle course as colleagues try to outdo each other with the most impressive-sounding jargon. You nod along, pretending to understand, while secretly Googling the meaning of blue sky thinking. Is it just you, or does all this corporate jargon just make everyone sound like they're speaking a foreign language? S3. Can someone translate? It only decides to malfunction at the worst possible moment, usually right when you need to print an important document. It's as if the printer has a sixth sense for detecting urgency. Section 5. Printer problems. Public enemy number 1. The office printer, friend or foe? Trick question. It's always the enemy. No matter how advanced the technology gets, the printer remains a relic of frustration. You try everything, turning it off and on again, hoping for a miracle, checking the ink cartridges even though you just replaced them, and even resorting to gentle persuasion. Why me, you ask, as if the printer could respond. You find yourself performing a ritualistic dance around the machine, a desperate attempt to coax it back to life, hoping to appease the printer gods. Maybe a paper offering will do the trick?
Come on, buddy, work with me here. You plead, as if the printer has a mind of its own.
But the printer remains unmoved, a stoic monument to technological frustration. It stands there, a symbol of all that can go wrong in an office setting, mocking your every effort. Eventually, you give up, defeated, and walk away, knowing that tomorrow, the battle will begin anew. Section 6. Post-work, collapse. Freedom at last, until tomorrow. Yes! The clock strikes 5 p.m. and you've never felt such a wave of relief. The workday is done, and you're finally free.
Don't talk to me, I'm recharging.
You kick off your shoes, change into your comfiest pajamas, and settle in for an evening of blissful nothingness. The only thing on your agenda is relaxing and forgetting about the stresses of the office.
This is the life.
For now, the corporate world can wait. Tomorrow is another day, but tonight, you're off the clock.